It's a very easy task to install your IPS in your home if you keep remember 2 or 3 items. At first, you have to select which load you wanna run by IPS. I am selecting this number 1 fan, number 2 a light. This light and this fan will be run by our IPS. At first, I have to remove the plug and I have to open the circuit of this circuit board. From there, I will unplug the phase line of my desired load. Let's see and start our work. Dear viewers, you can see I have already opened the switchboard. Here I am checking now which is the phase line. It is the phase. You can see the light is on of tester, so I can say that it's the phase line of fan. You can see also it is the phase line and it is the switch. From the switch, a regulator is connected with the phase line. At first I have to remove the phase line and there I will connect the IPS line. It's very easy. Dear listeners and viewers, I have attached there a IPS line. You can see a black wire is connected with the load. It will be used as IPS line. You know that whenever the phase line is cut off, electricity has gone, a load shedding occurs, the electricity will be continued with the IPS line. Whenever the electricity is available, their IPS bypass line provides the electricity to the load. You know, default IPS line has a bypass phase line of electricity. When electricity is available, the electricity will be continued with the bypass line from the IPS line. And when electricity is unavailable, the inverter of IPS converts the electricity or direct electricity from battery source to AC electricity, and this AC electricity will be provided with this black wire to the load. Dear viewers, I have already disconnected all the phase line of electricity, and there I have attached IPS line as a phase line. So this IPS line will be connected with the line that I have previously connected with a fan line, and I am reconnect this with this phase line. It is the phase line of light and it is the phase line of fan from IPS. From IPS it will be connected in this way. We have connected the phase line. Now it's the time to connect the line with the IPS. With the IPS machine, how we will connect the phase line to the load. Dear viewers, I want to show you it's the output line of IPS machine. There 220 voltage of electricity exits. Now we are checking the output line. I am turning on the switch. It is the switch. Now it is switched off. Now I am turning on. Switched on. Now I want to see and check. It is the phase line. You can see it is also phase line. It is the phase line for 2 pin and it's the phase line for 3 pin. I have made a wiring with a 3 pin. There it is the right side. I have connected a wire, a strong wire, with this line or with this pole. Now I am attaching this with my IPS machine in this way. I am attaching, and the phase line supply the 220 voltage current. With this current my loads are running. You can see it is the light that is turned on. It's the fan that is turned off. Whenever I turn on the switch, the fan is moving now. Dear listeners and viewers, another thing, and it's how the IPS machine's line will be attached with the current electricity source. There you have to be careful that the right side of the IPS input line will be attached the right side of current source. I mean, it is the phase line. If your switchboard is not correctly installed, I mean, it will be phase line. If your switchboard show that it is phase line, you have to correct this switchboard and make a proper connection of the electricity, and you should be ensured that it is the phase line, I mean phase line in right side. Now you can see it is L, it is N, N mean neutral, and it will be attached with the current source, electricity source. In this way you can make IPS line in your home easily, and it is the process of installment of IPS in your home. Thank you very much for watching this video.